Hi, I'm Dan, and I'm a children's worker here at the Children's Aid Society. And today we're going to take you on a tour full of stories through the halls of the Lehman Center so you can see for yourself the need they have and the care we give. We would like to show you a small taste of the Lehman Center and what it looks like so you can get the inside scoop and see the difference. This is our lobby. This is where many of the kids' journeys start. This is actually the first place where some moms actually come to the door for the first time asking for help, actually find that open hand, someone to help them, someone to, a place. And a lot of mothers will come in all nervous, and as soon as they realize you're gonna help them, they actually break down. The next part of our journey, the parents leave the office and the families come in and they come in the intake office. This is where we have to fill out all the paperwork. Now, once we leave this part, then the real fun part starts. We actually have lots of fun things for the kids to do. The walls are trying to be painted so they can be active and fun. This room, the kids call the jungle room. We call it the jungle gym room. And this is where we bring kids when it's too cold or it's raining, so they can actually be a little more active. So the rules in here are a little lighter than they are other places. This room is where a lot of the fun happens. This is our playroom where the kids, we have lots of age-appropriate toys for lots of kids. I remember one time I brought this little guy down here and I showed him all these toys and I said, "Buddy, what do you want to play with?" And he said, "Whatever you will play with me," he said. So to him, the Lehman Center was a place where someone plays with you. And back here at this little table here, I was talking to this little girl and I came in and she said, "Mr. Dan, my daddy is in prison again." And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry." And she said, "But at least I have you." So to us, we don't really replace missing parents, but we can provide a piece in that support. And that little girl recognized that. She knew that we were a place where she could have some of the comfort that she would get from that missing parent. That little girl used to sleep with my hat, so I couldn't leave while she was sleeping. She used to say, "Mr. Dan," she said, "when I wake up, you will be here and you will love me." Out here is our play yard, and the kids love coming outside, and as you can imagine, after a long day with lots of kids, having all these toys to play with is a really nice thing. They can draw on the walls with chalk, but we had one little girl one time, and she kept wanting me to hold her, and she was kind of big. She was 4, but I would hold her when I could. But then one time she whispered in my ear, she said, "No one at home ever picks me up." She said, "You are the only one who ever holds me." She said, "You are the only one who ever holds me." What was the Lehman Center to that little girl? It was the place where she was held. That's an impact. One of the great things about the Lehman Center is we try to reach these families before something bad happens. We try to intervene in their lives to provide the support to keep families together, to give moms the break, or dads, to give families the breaks that they need to be better parents, to get that extra respite. Parents that don't have a big support system. We're like these kids' grandparents. There's a boy here now, and like lots of kids, they call me Pop-Pop. And that's what I think we're like. We're like the aunts and the uncles and the grandparents that a lot of these kids don't have. This is the bedrooms, and we try to make them as inviting as possible. So they're both cartoon themed. They're Scooby-Doo and SpongeBob. And as you can look around, you can also see we have all these clothes. When parents bring their kids here, they don't have to bring anything except for the clothes on the kids' back. So we will actually, moms will give, or dads, the parents will give the kids a bath. We will give them our clothes, and then we'll wash the clothes that they came in on. So they'll wear our clothes while they're here, and then when it's time to go, we'll put their clothes, which are now clean, back on them. So the parents literally have to bring nothing. They don't have to bring diapers, formula, food, clothing, anything. We provide all of that.